Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back once again to nfthut.io. So I have a quick update for you guys. There's quite a bit of updates that came out, but nothing where it's going to take us a while to dissect it. So with that said, let's jump in. First thing first, couple of people have asked me in the description and left me a comment. I'm a little bit too generous with my Mydefipet. They're a scam. They're going to rug pull. Honestly, this is one of those games I can honestly say I absolutely do not see this team doing the rug pull. I don't think that's going to happen. I can see the team is going to keep let's keep it PG, messing up. They're going to keep dropping the ball on a couple of things, especially with a lot of their updates. But rug pull, no, I don't see that happening. If you guys watch my previous videos, I keep mentioning no matter how bad they do, I still have faith in the team long term. This is one of those that you have to go through the battle. You have to get dirty. You have to go through the trenches. You have to put up with the headaches. Oh, and so much. They just keep messing up. But long term, positive. I think they have a very bright future. That's why I just said in the video. What was it like? Yesterday or 2 days ago, I made the video. Even if the pet drops to $1, I mean the token drops to $1, I'm racking up as much as I can at $1. Let it drop to $1 or anything under $1.50, I'm gonna start stacking up. It's an opportunity. Are they gonna rug pull? No. Are they gonna keep messing up? Yeah, I believe so. Because the coding, the devs, they're just not up to par. But every time they find a bug, they do fix it. Okay, so with that said, we got that out the way. So let me give you guys a quick rundown of what's going on. We have the world boss coming up. Now, let's get a few things straight. This feature is in beta version. After it is tested stable, we will add dpet rewards for top and last hit. Still freaking confused. Does that mean in this version, after they realize it's stable, when everything is done, then they will give us dpet? Or is this saying what I was saying just 2 days ago when I made the video and I showed you guys, I'm asking them in the Telegram, hey, the way you word it is really weird. Are you trying to tell us we're not going to earn any tokens? Of course, I don't think we're going to earn any tokens. This is the dpet team. Like I said, they keep fucking up and they keep pissing off. Okay, I said I was going to keep it 13. They keep pissing off their community, which should have been in the earning phase a while back, especially with the boss. What's the problem of giving us earning dpets, even though if it's a test phase? Let's test it out. When it's done, here's everybody's dpets. Even if it's not being done during the boss fight like they were doing before, but when the fight is done, when everything is over, I'm hoping that after the test is over, they're like, okay, everyone, here is the dpet that you earned. We just won't earn dpets while the fight is going on. But after the testing phase is done, they're going to distribute the dpets. I'm hoping this is what this is, and not that, hey, we're going to do a test run, and then sometime in the future when we have the official release, then you'll get your dpets. Let's see what happens. Okay, so now they introduce also the elements. To sign up is going to cost you food, not a transaction fee. So I'm okay with that. That also gives food. What's that word I'm looking for? Every time I'm doing videos, I start losing words. It gives food. It gives us a reason to have food. There's a use for food now. Okay, other than just leveling up your pet, you also need food to fight in the boss fight. So I'm okay with that. You only can sign up one pet per round, just one pet per round, up to a maximum of 1,000 pets. So when it comes time to sign up, sign up. Also, when you're signing up, each boss is gonna have a different element. So, for example, if there's gonna be a fire boss, you wanna use a water-based pet. If you're gonna be fighting an earth boss, you wanna use a wind-based pet. These two right here. These two, I think these are new pets they're going to introduce to the game, because we know all of these, we don't know these two. Okay, so every time you have an element bonus, you're going to get a 20% in damage. So if you was gonna hit for 100 instead of 100, you're gonna hit for 120. Let's see. Everybody knows if you play games like Raid Shadow Legend, attack speed is usually the most important one. Okay, crit gives your pet a chance to perform a critical hit that will deal 120% damage. So here's what I want you to keep guys in mind. If you have a pet that has a high crit, and this is especially when we get into the PvP, if you have a pet that has a high crit rate, you have a chance of getting 120% damage, which means you're getting an extra 20% in damage. You're not getting, let's say you're supposed to do 100% damage, you're not going to do 240. You're going to do 120. It's an extra 20% damage. To perform, give your pet a chance to perform a critical hit that will deal 120% damage. I have the feeling that it doesn't say an additional 120% damage. It says it will do 120% damage. So that means if you're supposed to hit for 100, you're not going to hit for 100 an additional 120. You're just going to hit for a total of 120. So it's a 20% damage. So if you combine critical hit and the bonus element, the total you could get on a critical hit is going to be 140. Because if you're attacking with water and you're attacking a fire-based pet, you already got 20% bonus. Water beats fire. On top of it, if your pet has a high critical, you're going to get another 20%. So your hit on a critical hit with element bonus is going to end up being 140. So if you're supposed to hit for 100, you're going to hit for 140. So keep that in mind. And I do believe this game makes stick to this generic stats where attack speed is the most important one. Of course, it depends on what kind of pet that you have. If you're using it as a tank or whatever, but usually attack speed is usually the most sought after attribute on pets when it comes to this type of games. Other than that, I think we pretty much covered this. We don't have to keep this video too long. Like I said, I'm on my way out, and I want to make the video as quick as possible. So with that said, let's go to Arena. The only thing with the Arena, they did not mention, let's get to it. We're not going to see anywhere where it says how often we can use the pet. We know in the boss fight, you send your pet to fight, boom, 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 pipe, the pet does the fight, and at the end, it has to sit in the hotel for 72 hours. Okay, we got that. That's a good thing. I like the way they're doing that. Here's what we don't know when we come to the Arena. They don't mention if once your pet does a fight. First, let's get this. Offensive pet, defensive pet, they're going to stay in. Whether you're sleeping, whether you're at work, it's going to be 24 hours, 7 days a week. As long as they have the Arena fight going, I believe they're going to be sitting down. They're good. They're staying in. They're going to be fighting. Now, the offensive pet is what I'm confused about. If we use our pets, let's go to this lineup. Let's say these three pets go in and they fight. And they fight these guys. Let's say these guys are the guys who's in defensive mode, right? My pet over here is going to be in offensive mode. If I say I'm going to pick these three pets to go fight these guys defensive, again, I believe the defensive are going to stay there. Whatever you put in defense, they're going to stay in defense. What I wanted to know was, if I pick three pets to go attack somebody's defensive line, can I use those three pets over and over and over and over? Here's why I'm bringing this up, and it is important. So please pay attention to this part. When it comes to the PvP, you want to obviously stick the most powerful pets that you have for your defense. Now, if I stick those, you can up to rank number 6. At rank number 6, let's get this out of the way first. At rank 1, you have a 1, 2, 3 by 3 battle formation. Rank 2, you get 4x4, and then you can deploy 6 pets. Rank 3, 9 pets, 5x5 battlefield. Rank 4, 12, you get 6 formation, 6x6. Rank 5, 16 D-pets. Rank 20, rank 6, 20 D-pets and a battlefield that's 8x8. That's means instead of 1, 2, 3, you're going to have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You're going to have a huge battlefield where you can put 20 pets. Here's what I'm trying to bring up to you guys, and pay attention to this little part right here. That's probably one of the most important parts that you're going to need to listen in this video. That means when it comes to PvP, you need at least 20 pets that are at their best, at the highest rank and the best pets that you can get for defense. If in case you could use your pets over and over and they don't need to go into the hotel to rest after you use them for battle. That's why I'm bringing up. We need to ask them, can you use the same pets over and over in the battlefield as far as offensive fighting is concerned? Defensive, we know they're going to stay there and they're going to keep fighting. But offensive, are we going to be able to keep using the same pets to keep fighting? Because if that's the case, that means we need a total of 40 D-pets that are at the best and the highest rank that we could get them currently, or as much resource as you can get to get 40 pets to do your battle. Because if we can keep attacking, you can put 20 as high as you can get them for defensive. And if we can keep using the same pets to keep fighting over and over, you need 20 to keep attacking with. That means you need a total of 40 pets as high as you can get them, and that has the best stats that you can get. All you're going to need is 40. If, however, they say, yes, they didn't put it in, but they're going to update this thing, because like I said, they should have said you can use, the pets can keep fighting over and over. There's no need for them to rest. They have not said that. But also at the same time, I don't see anything that says like they did for, because I want to make sure you guys understand this part. Because right here in the World Boss, they make sure that we understand 72 hours. After each fight, pets will be wounded and need 72 hours to recover. In PvP, will the pets be wounded and need a certain amount of time to recover? We don't know. They haven't made that very clear. And that is very important when it comes to the arena. Because we want to know, do I want to dump all my food and all my D-pets in leveling up a total of 40 pets, 20 for defense, 20 for offense. Especially the offense is what we need to know. That's one of my concerns that I would like to know. So that way I know, okay, I don't have enough to keep buying more D-pets. But with what I have, I need to power up, level up, the best as high as I can. 40 pets, 20 for defense, 20 for fighting. Even my offensive pet, I could keep using them over and over. So that would be a good information if they let us know. Other than that, is there anything else? Okay, so we grab our pets. I don't think we need to send them with food or anything. In the arena, and I don't see them mentioning anything that we need food or we need tokens or if there's going to be a transaction fee. I don't think so. I think you just grab your pets, you send it to the arena. If you win, you get a trophy in offensive. If your pet successfully do the defensive for the defensive lineup you put up, you get a trophy. So there's two ways you can earn trophy. Offensive and win the fight. Defensive lineup that's going to be there all the time. So if you guys put up a defense, I might grab my best offensive pets, come and fight them. And if I win, I get a trophy because I beat your defensive. If your defensive win, you get a trophy. So you could earn trophies even though you're not in the lineup. So here's my suggestion. If you need to figure out, should I boost up my defensive pets or my offensive pets first? I personally would boost up my defensive pets first. Why? Because let's say you do 20 attacks in a day. That 20 attacks that you do in that day gives you 20 chances of getting trophies. But your defensive lineup, you can have 100 or 200 attacks. People are going to keep attacking and keep attacking and keep attacking. The attack, I believe, is going to be up 24/7, 24 hours, 7 days a week. So you're going to get a lot more attacks than you're going to be up doing a offensive fight. So I personally think the defensive is more important because you want the highest defense. Because for every 10 attacks you do, you're probably going to end up getting 30, 40, 50 offensive attacks on you. So I believe your defensive lineup is more important than the offensive. So that's one of the things I wanted to make you guys understand. Because when I play these games, and I've been playing games for a very long time, I realize when I look at my records, or there's a little thing that shows you the history of the fights, I look at my offensive fights, and I might see like out of the week, I did 200 fights or 230 fights. Maybe I do about 30, 40 fights a day. Times 7 in 7 days, that's about, let's say if I did 30, that's about 210 fights, just about. Okay, now I go to my defensive, and it's a whole list. It's usually 4 or 5 times more than how many offensive I did. I always end up defending at least 5 times more than attacks that I have done myself. So that's why I'm saying the defensive lineup may be more important. So take that as you will. Do what you want. I'm just speaking from experience. All right. Other than that, I think that's pretty much it. We don't have too much more to go and discuss. Good luck to everybody. Again, attack speed may be the most important attribute that you're gonna have. These two here may be new pets they're introducing. Other than that, I think that's it. But I like this update. But once again, I would like to know, can I keep using my pets over and over and over and over? Or after a battle arena, let's say I grab these guys and I send them to fight these guys and I lose the fight. Can I keep my pets and do another fight right after that? Or is there a cool-off period? That's another thing. Maybe we can keep using the pets. But if we keep using the pets, is there a cool-off period for attacking? I'm sure there is. They just did not mention it. And I think they should absolutely mention it. Hey, you guys can keep attacking, but you cannot only attack once per hour. There has to be some kind of cool-off period. But ask in the Telegram, see if you guys can find out. I'm going to ask some questions. So like I said, the communication is not the best. But other than that, I think they did a decent job. Alright guys, with that said, I will see you guys in the next video. If you got some good information out of this video, please drop me a like, drop me a subscribe, leave me a comment. And I do believe they did say they're going to come up with guilds. So maybe we'll set up a guild for, we'll sit down and have a talk over it in the comments or on Telegram or something. We'll figure something out. If somebody wants to start a guild, hey, let me know. I'm in. I'm game. So I'll see you guys in the next video. In the meantime, level up and game on.